Hi, I'm Steven.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today, we're finally getting into what most people consider the best Weller. Which is going to be Weller 107.
Antique 107.
Antique 107.
Can't forget that.
Right. So, in the name, 107, 107 proof. As far as the antique goes,
Marketing!
pretty much. Yeah, from trying to do research, anything that's coming out of Sazerac, Buffalo Trace, you can find rumors and hints of and maybes of just about anything.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to find anything from anyone or even Buffalo Trace with them saying, oh, this is the age statement, this is the exact mash bill. Like, all that stuff is like a around, maybe,
right.
Possibly. So, it's pushing out, oh yeah, I think this is X years old, is
right.
just, it would just be a guess.
We don't want to do that.
Right. So without knowing a true fact of it, we're just going to leave it at, we don't know. Because
it's antique.
Right.
So that means it's aged 25 years, right? 25 years has to be antique, right?
Yeah, antique for cars.
For cars, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know what other things are.
Right. So I'm saying this is aged 25 years.
Yeah,
I heard it here.
I really doubt that. I think William LaRue is aged like 17 years or something like that. So,
regardless of what age it is, I'm excited to try it because a lot of people hype it up all over the internet.
It is a lot of influencers' favorite.
Influencers.
Favorite Weller.
Yeah.
Other than William LaRue, which is a BTAC, Buffalo Trace antique collection.
Mm-hmm.
So right away off the nose, I'm getting more caramel than I am the red berry. Like, the red berry's still there, but this reminds me more of a standard Buffalo Trace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went from something very different with the Special Reserve to the same kind of mindset with 12, but adding chocolate to it. And now this is...
I feel like this
different.
Is its whole new thing. A whole new thing.
Yeah, it's different.
I want to say I'd have to fact check myself, but I want to say this reminds me a lot of the kosher.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Closer to the kosher than the other two Wellers. Yeah. But you still get the first thing that comes through is caramel, but then it goes into the red berries and the kind of wheat dust, corn dust.
Yeah. It smells like it's very dry.
Yeah.
Me. Like it's got a very dry smell. But yeah, you're totally right. That caramel is totally
front and center.
Little bit of like a honey type.
Yeah, at the tail end, but the 12-year was like straight.
That smacked me in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, straight honey.
Yep.
Ready to get into it?
I am.
You can definitely, going from the Special Reserve and the 12-year at 90 proof, the 107 proof is like, it's really there.
Yeah, you could definitely tell it's higher proof.
Which I'm not complaining about.
No, that's not a bad thing. It's got, it tastes like a rye to me.
Yeah, I think the berries that you get from a rye you're getting at the forefront of this,
Yeah.
but you definitely are getting the caramels,
Mhm.
maybe a hint of chocolate, but it's not like a lot of
Little bit.
chocolate. It's very minimal. And then you do get like a corn sweetness,
Yeah.
corn honey sweetness at the end.
Yeah.
Kind of finishes with a corn dust honey mixture.
Right. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of
As he takes a sip, so he can't tell us.
just building suspense.
Mm.
It reminds me of like a kettle corn, like a sweet
Yeah.
popcorn type.
Right. Almost like a candied. So you know how you
Yeah.
get like the caramel corn, but it's not quite caramel corn. It's like caramel corn with a added
Right.
flavor,
Yeah.
a sweetness, a sugary berry sweetness.
Yeah. It's like I forget what the brand is, but my wife and I get a big bag. It's like this big. It's a big, massive bag of kettle corn,
Right.
and sometimes there's pieces with more sugar and stuff kind of caked onto them.
Right.
And it's exactly that. It's a caramelized like popcorn, candied popcorn. Yeah, very good.
What did we do with that special reserve? Did you want to compare it to the special reserve? I personally think it's too far removed.
Yeah, I want to compare it to the wheat
To the
to the kosher. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the kosher might be a little bit closer as far as flavors go.
Yeah.
Just from memory, but we'll
Get a cork on that.
we'll have to see.
Kosher's more bready.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a vanilla bread.
Yeah. Yeah, like a fresh baked loaf of white bread and vanilla. Similar flavor though. Similar taste.
Not for me.
The
vanilla-
kosher's definitely sweeter.
Yeah, the vanilla on the kosher like wipes out any other flavors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you get a sweet berry vanilla, but then that's kind of it. While the 107's more of a sweet berry kettle corn.
Yeah.
So you're getting different flavors.
Yeah, much more grain forward in the 107.
Yeah. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer the kosher.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I definitely do. What's the 94 proof? Makes sense.
Yeah, the 107 is like the very tippy
Just
top
at
of
just at
yours.
the top of my
Yeah.
my liking.
But yeah, I think the 107 is probably top for me right now.
Mhm.
And then
That
the
makes sense.
kosher would come right after that. And then the 12 and the special reserve.
So you like the kosher better than the 12 so far?
I think so.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. The vanilla sweetness on the kosher I think is slightly more attractive to me than
Yeah.
the chocolate honey. Like I still like the chocolate honey of the 12, but the vanilla, I'm more of a vanilla person than a chocolate person.
I'm a sucker for vanilla. Definitely.
So,
But back to the 107. I like it. I think if I rated the 12 year at a 7.5, this would come at like just above a 7.5.
yeah.
7.75.
I think I would probably put put the 107 at that 7 3/4 to 8.
Yeah.
So it's understandable why people like it so much.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I totally get it. I don't have any complaints with it.
It's actually easier for me to find than the 12 year.
Is it really?
Yeah. I've seen more bottles of the 107 than I have 12 year.
What are you finding this at? What price are you finding this
So I'll buy it at between 60 and 75,
Mm-hmm.
but I've seen it go all the way up to 210. No, not quite
wow.
that.
Okay.
But yeah, that upper lower 200, upper 100.
Gotcha.
Which, it's a good bottle. I don't think it's worth $200.
I don't think so.
It's worth $60.
Yeah.
But that's about it. And
Yeah.
MSRP is like 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Which I would be curious to know if anyone is actually finding the 107 or any of the Weller line besides the Special Reserve at actual MSRP.
Yeah.
Kind of on the East Coast, it seems to stay between that 60 and 200.
Mm.
At least from what I've seen. But let us know. Tell us what you're seeing at if you're seeing it at all.
Tell us how you like it too.
Right. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.